If you've studied Japanese for 2 years and you still can't speak, it's not your fault. And you don't need more grammar books. The problem is the textbook itself. By the end of this video, you'll know the 3 reasons textbook Japanese fails working adults, and the 3 habits that actually work even if you only have 10 minutes a day. Quick check. This video is for if you are a working adult who's tried Duolingo, taking classes, bought books, and you still freeze when a Japanese person actually speaks to you. Maybe you live in Japan, maybe you work with Japanese clients, maybe you are planning a trip and don't want to be the embarrassed tourist pointing at things. Whatever your reason, you don't have unlimited time, and the way Japanese is taught wasn't built for you. Let me show you why. Reason number 1. Japanese textbooks were built for university students. People with 6 hours a day, no job, no kids, no in-laws to impress. A textbook teaches you grammar in order that logical for academics. Verticals first, conjugations next. Hundreds of vocabulary words you will never use in real life. But you are not going to a university Japanese class. You are sitting at your kitchen table at 10 p.m. after your kids are asleep. You have 20 minutes, maybe. What working adults actually need is the opposite. We need high-frequency phrases first. The 5 phrases you use today, this week, this month, before any grammar. Think about it this way. If you walked into a Japanese convenience store tomorrow, your textbook chapter on counter words for cylindrical object isn't going to save you. But knowing how to say, 袋大丈夫です. I don't need a bag. That's the phrase that gets you out of the door. Textbooks teaches a language. Working adults need the lifestyle. Those are different goals. And you've been using the wrong tool for your goal. Reason 2. And this is the one that broke me when I figured it out. Textbook Japanese sound weird to actually Japanese people. 3 quick examples. Your textbook says start every sentence with 私は as for me. Real Japanese people drop the subject when context makes it obvious. If your friend asks if you want a coffee, you don't say 私はコーヒーを飲みます. You say コーヒーください. Just coffee. If you start every sentence with 私は, you sound like a 1995 NHK lesson. And Japanese people know. Your textbook teaches 元気ですか as the standard greeting. Japanese adults barely use it with each other. At work, it's お疲れ様です. With friends you haven't seen in a while, 久しぶり. Casual catch up. 最近どう? 元気ですか is what tourists said, or what Japanese teachers said to children. And if you don't understand something your textbook taught you to say, わかりません. I don't understand. That's the phrase shut the conversation down. Real conversation requires もう一度お願いします. One more time, please. ゆっくりお願いします. Slowly, please. Same situation, totally different result. One closes the door, the other opens it. Multiply this across hundreds of phrases. That's why textbook Japanese sound off, even when it's grammatically correct. Reason 3. This is the big one. Textbook teach you knowledge, but speaking a language is muscle memory. Here's what I mean. You can probably write out a perfect Japanese sentence on paper, but when a Japanese person speaks to you, fast, real time, no pause button, your brain freezes, your mouth doesn't move. Why? Because your brain has to translate. English question, search for Japanese word, check the grammar, conjugate the verb, form the sentence, finally speak. By the time you finish that mental process, the conversation has moved on 3 topics. Native speakers don't translate. Their mouths knows the phrases. They've said them 10,000 times. It's automatic. like driving a car. You don't think about which pedal is the brake. So studying more grammar doesn't help. You don't need more knowledge. You need more reps. The mouse needs the muscle memory, which brings us to what actually works. Habit 1. Pick one Japanese sentence, just one. Say it out loud 10 times. Different tones, happy, tired, polite, casual, until your mouth knows it without your brain. 3 minutes a day. That's it. In 30 days, your mouth knows 30 sentences. In 90 days, 90. Those become your foundation. They come out automatically when you need them. And you choose the sentences based on your life. Working professionals, office phrases. Living in Japan, daily phrases. Traveling, travel phrases. Forget the textbook order. Habit 2, shadowing. This is the most learners skip, and it's the most powerful one. Shadowing means you listen to a Japanese sentence and repeat it out loud immediately while the audio is still playing. You're not waiting for translation. You are matching the rhythm, the pitch, the speed. 5 minutes a day. That's all. Use a Japanese podcast for adults. Nihongo Kontepe, Easy News, or honestly any Japanese drama with subtitles. Why it works. Shadowing trains your mouth and the muscles to make Japanese sound at Japanese speed. Your brain isn't translating, it's mimicking. That's the same way babies learn. Adults can do it too. We just have to choose to. Habit 3. This one's mental, not physical. But it's the most important. Stop calling yourself a Japanese student. You are not studying for a test. You are a person who speaks Japanese even if imperfectly today. The version of you who speaks Japanese naturally already exists. He or she is 2 months of reps away. Your job is to act like him or her now. Speak Japanese to the cashier. Reply to your Japanese coworker in Japanese. Use one Japanese phrase a day in real life. Imperfect out loud in front of someone beats perfect silent on a flashcard every time. Quick example. I worked with a student, a tech project manager in Tokyo. She'd studied Japanese for 4 years and still froze in meetings. Couldn't speak. We threw out the textbook. We picked 20 business phrases she'd actually use in meeting openers, soft refusals, email closers. She said each one out loud 10 times daily for 30 days. Day 31, she ran her first meeting in Japanese, not perfectly, but functionally. Her boss noticed, her team noticed, she noticed. That's what happens when you stop studying and start training. If you want to do this, but you are not sure which phrases to start with, I made a free guide. 50 phrases working professional actually use in Japan sorted by situation. Meetings, emails, hallway small talk, client calls. You don't need all 50, you need the 20 that match your job first. The guide is set up so you can pick your slice and start tomorrow. Link in the description and hit subscribe if you like this video. I post one G's every Friday built for working adults, not for textbook learners. 見てくれてありがとう。またね。